Gentlemen, I want you to imagine giving your partner a gift. If you give her a diamond necklace, but then immediately ask her to cook you dinner as payment, was it really a gift? Or was it a transaction? Most men approach intimacy like a transaction. I do X for you, so you do Y for me. But today, I am going to teach you a practice that is purely a gift. It is called a Yoni Massage. This is not foreplay, this is not fingering, and it is definitely not a warm-up for intercourse. This is a dedicated, ancient tantric art form designed to do one thing: worship her body. Why should you care? Because this practice heals the numbness that prevents many women from reaching orgasm. It builds a level of trust that is unbreakable. And yes, it can open her up to full body, multiple orgasms that she didn't even know were possible. But, and this is a huge but, there are 7 rules you must follow. If you break rule number 7, you will ruin the entire experience instantly. Let's learn the art of sacred touch. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Clara Sterling, and this is Clarity with Clara. I help men and women bridge the gap between having sex and making love. Today, we are going deep. We are talking about Yoni Massage. First, let's get the terminology straight. Why do I say Yoni? Because words matter. Vagina sounds medical. Pussy can sound pornographic or derogatory. Yoni is a Sanskrit word that translates to sacred space or source of life. When you approach her body as a sacred space, your touch changes. Her reaction changes. Most women carry a lot of shame down there. We judge how it looks. We worry about the smell. We compare ourselves to unrealistic standards. This shame creates physical tension, which leads to numbness. A yoni massage is how you melt that shame away and replace it with adoration. Let's start with rule number 1. And this is where most guys fail before they even start: time. Because honestly, without this, nothing else we talk about is going to work. Creating a sacred space isn't just some nice, fluffy idea. It is an absolute must if you want her to feel safe enough to truly open up. You cannot rush this. If you are looking at the clock thinking, okay, 10 minutes of this and then we can have sex, stop. You are already missing the point. A proper yoni massage needs to be at least 45 minutes to an hour. Why so long? Because it takes the female nervous system roughly 20 to 30 minutes just to switch from daily stress mode, sympathetic, to deep relaxation mode, parasympathetic. If you rush, she stays in her head. If you take your time, she drops into her body. Treat this like a spa treatment. You wouldn't want a masseuse to rush through your back massage, right? Savor it. Be present. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Tonight is your night. Rule number 2, comfort is queen. Biologically, women run colder than men. If her feet are cold, or if there is a draft in the room, her pelvic floor muscles will contract. She will physically close up. You need to prepare the space like a sanctuary. Okay, next up, the physical environment. Think of it like you're building a little sanctuary for her. First, heat. The room has to be warm, almost tropical. If she's even a tiny bit chilly, her muscles, especially her pelvic muscles, are going to tense up. Second, lighting. Dim it way down. Use candles. Soft light just melts away any self-consciousness. And last, make sure the room is clean. A tidy space means a calm mind with no distractions. Rule 3, the approach. Don't touch it yet. You've set the perfect space. Now we can move on to the art of the approach. And the big theme here, the word to keep in mind, is patience. It's all about building this slow, deliberate bridge of sensation long before you ever get to the destination. You have to start with a full body massage. Just because it is a yoni massage doesn't mean you dive straight for the genitals. Remember, she needs to warm up. Start with a full body massage. Use plenty of oil on her back, her shoulders, her legs. Then flip her over. Massage her belly. This releases a lot of emotional tension. Massage her breasts gently. Massage her inner thighs. You are circling the destination, creating anticipation. By the time your hand finally grazes her yoni, she should be begging for it. If you go straight to the clitoris while she is cold, it can feel invasive or even irritating. Build the bridge first. Rule number 4, preparing the medium. Do not use synthetic lubes for this. They get sticky, they dry out, and they are full of chemicals. For a yoni massage, you want organic virgin coconut oil, unless she is allergic, of course. It is natural, it is antibacterial, it smells good, and it has a heavy texture that feels very grounding. And here's the key. Use way more than you think you need. You never, ever want to touch the delicate tissue of the vulva with dry fingers. It causes micro tears and friction. Pour the oil on your hands first to warm it up. Never pour cold oil directly on her. Your hands should be slippery, warm, and smooth. Now we are about to enter the internal part of the massage, which is where the healing happens. But first, if you are loving this content and you want to become a man who truly understands female pleasure, hit that subscribe button. I am here to give you the education you never got in school. Okay, let's go inside. Rule number 5, map the outside. Okay, so now we arrive at the very heart of the practice, the exploration itself. And this is where you really need to shift your mindset. You're not on a quest for pleasure. You're on a journey of healing, aimed at finding and releasing all the tension she's been holding on to. You are going to begin on the outside, with the external anatomy. Start with some gentle, loving pressure on the outer lips, and then maybe a lighter touch on the inner lips, which are more sensitive. When it comes to the clitoris, don't go right for direct, intense stimulation. Instead, gently massage the hood that covers it. Just think of it like you're gently waking up all the nerves, not demanding that they perform for you. Watch her breathing. If she holds her breath, you might be going too hard. If she sighs, you are doing it right. Rule number 5, enter the cave. When you're ready to go inside, do not just thrust in. Rest your finger at the entrance. Wait for her body to invite you in. You will feel the muscles relax. Slide one finger in slowly. Now here is the technique. You are not fingering her in and out. You are exploring the walls. Imagine the vagina is a clock face. Press gently at 3 o'clock. Hold it. Breathe. Press at 6 o'clock. Hold it. You are looking for tension spots. The G-spot, this is on the front wall towards her belly button, about 1 to 2 inches in. The texture feels different, like a sponge or a walnut. Use a come hither motion, but do it slowly. The goal isn't just pleasure, it is releasing numbness. If she says she feels nothing or numb in a certain spot, stay there. Apply gentle pressure, breathe with her. That numbness is often stored trauma or tension. Your presence can heal it. Rule 7, the emotions. No judgment. This brings us to Rule 7, and it's a big one. Expect emotion. When you touch a woman this deeply, with this much intention, things come up. She might start crying. She might start laughing uncontrollably. She might shake. This is normal. Do not panic. Do not try to fix her. Do not ask, what's wrong? Just hold the space. Say, I'm here, you're safe, let it out. This emotional release is often more powerful than any orgasm. It is her body letting go of years of shame and armor. The golden rule: do not end in sex. And finally, the most critical rule, the one that breaks the trust if you ignore it. Do not end this massage with intercourse. I know, you're thinking, but Clara, she's turned on, I'm turned on, why not? Here is why. If you have sex immediately after, her brain retroactively labels the massage as foreplay. She thinks, oh, He only did that nice thing for me so he could get what he wanted. It becomes a transaction. But if you finish the massage, cover her with a warm blanket, hold her, and just let her rest in the afterglow, her brain labels it as a gift. She thinks, he did this just for me. He really honors me. That builds a level of safety and devotion that will make your sex life 100 times better tomorrow. Let her integrate the energy. Let her rest. Be the man who can give without needing to take anything in return. This practice is a game changer. It requires patience, it requires discipline, but the reward is a partner who trusts you completely and opens up to you fully. I have a question for the brave men in the comments. Have you ever tried focusing only on her pleasure for an hour without expecting anything in return? How did it feel? Let me know below. If you want to learn more about tantric intimacy, check out this video next. I'm Clara Sterling. Honor her, honor yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.